What's going on, guys? My name is Perky, and today what I'm doing is I'm bringing you Payday 2, the fastest rush class you can possibly have. Now, if you're solo, or you're with some friends who don't have C4 and stuff, this is the class that you need to have. This is what you want to spec into to make sure that you're getting the fastest leveling possible. Now, I'm going to run through. You can mess with these points a little bit. This doesn't have to be specced out exactly the way that I say. But you do have to have a certain minimal amount of points in order to get to this tier. And that's what I did here, was I spec'd up in a way that'll maximize your trip mine deployment effectiveness and the amount of C4 that you can possibly have in order to get to this perk here, because this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for the C4, and that's this skill. Okay, now what I'm using here is actually a skill calculator. It's called pd2skills.info. I'll leave that link in the description. It's very useful. It lets you calculate how many skills you need to use, the amount of cash that you're going to need to spend, and what level you're going to need to be and such. And let's get started. Now, the first thing you need to do is unlock the tree. That's, of course, going to require 1 point, so drop a point in there. Then I ace out Demolition Man. What this is going to do is going to add an additional trip mine, which is C4, which is always good. And it'll decrease your trip mine deployment time, which is, you know, of course, going to speed up the mission even more. Once again, very important that you have this. Now, over here, I do this one, which is less damage while interacting with things and using Steel Sight while in Bleed Out. Now, this is a reminder, these might not all help with your rushing the mission, but you do need to put 40 points into this tree in order to unlock the C4, which is why a lot of these skills that aren't exactly necessary in this tree do have points into them, just because I needed to put points into something in order to unlock the C4s. Alright, so that being said, we're moving up to Hardware Expert, which increases drill interaction speed and sentry gun deployment speed, and chance to restart with the drill is 30%. You know, not really that big of a deal. Doesn't help with your rushing because you're going to be blowing open any safes anyways once you get to C4, but you need to drop the points in order to hit 40. Alright, over here, what I do is I put 4 points into Sharpshooter to ace it out, because that'll decrease the recoil with the assault rifles, and it'll decrease single-shot weapon spread. So if you use single-shot weapons, nice one to have. Always gotta love the extra help to the assault rifles. I also put 1 point into Rifleman down here, which snaps to zoom faster with assault rifles. I like doing that because, you know, everything faster, everything quick draw related, that's always been my style. Always been a running gunner, and that helps. Now up here, it unlocks the sentry gun, and your sentry gun gains more health. You cannot use C4 and sentry gun at the same time, so this is kind of useless. If you want to put into something else, that's totally fine, but this was the cheapest way that I could find in order to use these points, and, you know, one of the most useful, because there might be a time where you want to use a sentry gun, but there's never a time where you need to reduce the cost of mass crafting. So, you know, this skill's worthless. Down here, you don't want censored trip mines. They're kind of useless. You don't want to be able to toggle off your trip mines. Once again, useless. So, I mean, this is the best skill that I could think of to use here to get those extra 4 points into this tree. Now, over here, we're increasing drill efficiency, and then we're further increasing drill efficiency in Drill Sergeant. This is aced because there are missions where you do need to, you know, use a drill, and that'll be perfect for bank heists and such. And, you know, there's really no way around it. You can't blow that door open with C4, so you do have to use the drill, which is why this one is for sure aced. I always want to put 4 points into this, just because of bank heists and stuff like that. Now up here, I put 4 points into silent drilling, just in case I felt like trying to go stealthy, but honestly, it was just because I need to put 4 points into the tree to get up here, and I had nothing better to put it in. Alright, now up here, this is the main skill that we're trying to get here. It adds even more trip mines to your inventory, so you have 6 total, and then the trip mines can be converted to shape charges. Shape charges are C4. Shape charges blow open safes and stuff in 20 seconds tops. Easily the best skill in this tree for rushing missions. You need to have that. That is the whole point I'm making this video. Now over here, I didn't just spec into Technician, because there are some skills in other trees that are lower level that are actually insanely useful. We'll start with Enforcer over here. Put 1 point to unlock the tree, and then put 4 points into Transporter. What that'll do is it'll make you move faster when carrying bags, which includes money, jewelry, gold, so forth. Very, very important. It's a very noticeable increase. And then if you ace that out, you can throw the bags further. Now, you've seen in some of my other videos, I'm chucking bags across the street. This is a dramatic increase. It is huge. You can literally clear the street and keep yourself out of harm's way just by using this. Alright, now over here with Ghost, put 1 point into the tree, and then get Sprinter, because even though it's only a 25% increase to sprint speed, it just feels so noticeable. Plus the decrease to stamina, regen, wait time, and such with the basic perk. Once again, very nice for rushing. You'll notice a huge increase, and it'll speed up your missions dramatically. Over here, we've got Fast Hands, which lets you pack and loot, pack and interact with loot bags faster. And then if you ace it out, it'll further increase your pack and interaction speed with loot bags. Once you ace it, it's pretty much instantaneous to grab money out of a vault. It's perfect to have for the fastest speed possible. Now, these two perks in the Ghost Tree, I would say, are the least important to have. You can probably get a solid Rush Tree by level 40 or so. Looks like I put 42 points into this here to get the C4. If you just have C4, that's fine. That's fine. But you want to then get the Enforcer as soon as you can. This Transporter perk. And then after that, if you have extra perks, extra points, I would get these two perks here in Ghost. Alright, I hope that helped you guys. It was a pretty quick breakdown. Pretty easy to do. Like I said, it doesn't have to be spot on with what I said. You can mix up the points. It's just that 40 points have to be used before you can actually get to the C4 skill. Alright guys, thank you so much. My name is Perky. I will talk to you later.